Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I was asked by some customers the other day to do a video on deep listening to do with ourselves, and so I've come on here to make the video of the deep listening. And so when we want to be thinking about our deep listening, it's about allowing ourselves to drop our mind into our heart when we're wanting to do some deep listening to do with ourselves, especially if we are feeling troubled about a certain situation, or maybe we've experienced some kind of hurt, or maybe we're just feeling stressed out about our day and our day didn't go according to our plans. Because let's admit, life does not always turn out the way that we expect it to be, or the way that we see it in our mind to do with a straight path forward. And so that's okay if it doesn't go according to plan. It's maybe that the fact that we need to just let go of the thoughts and the ways that we thought it needed to be or needed to go. And so when thinking about our deep listening, I think we need to consider this, and also especially when stress is arising or stress is actually building up, we actually want to release that stress. We don't want it to keep building. And so if I want you to do an exercise now, and taking some quiet time out to yourself and for yourself, where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes, or maybe even half an hour, which will be really helpful. And so I don't really think that it's necessary to do any kind of fancy breathing. I just subtle breathing and in and out, and just concentrating on your breath at this stage. So breathe in, take one deep breath in through the nose, one deep breath out through the mouth, one deep breath in through the nose, one deep breath out through the mouth. And just keep following that breath quietly for about 5 times. So one quiet breath in through the nose, quiet breath out through the mouth, one quiet breath in through the nose, quiet breath out through the mouth, one quiet breath in through the nose, one quiet breath out through the mouth. And what we're really wanting to do at this stage is to quieten the thoughts in our mind and to slow them down. If they can't be quiet completely, then just slowing them down is a good way to start. And then it's also like a process of emptying the mind too. If we have a lot of thoughts that are racing or running around in our mind, we want to slow them down, and then we want to feel like that we're emptying them out and releasing them. And then we want to feel like we are dropping our mind down into our heart and center, and imagining that our mind is quiet enough to just sit quietly and softly inside our heart. Drop inside of our heart. You can put your hand on your chest if this helps, or you can even put your head on your mind and just feel like, and in supporting your head in slowly softening, slowly dropping down, 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 down into the heart. And just keep breathing and noticing what's happening or what's coming up as you're doing this process. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out gently through the mouth. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Until you feel like your mind has slowly dropped into the center of your chest. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. And once you feel like that is getting centered in your heart, then try to think of something that you feel like is currently troubling you at this time. You could feel like that you may be stressed about your relationships, or you may be stressed about family situations, or something at work, or maybe there's been something at home that's been troubling you, and just try to put that inside your heart and just let it rest there and see, and just listen and see what arises from doing that. And then just let your mind go at this stage. Just let everything go. Just focus on your heart and that situation that's sitting inside your heart. Just let it sit quietly, so you're not actually concentrating on it, but you're actually just focusing on the love that you have inside your heart, and see that situation inside this pocket of love that's inside your heart, and just stay there for a moment and listen and see what comes of that by doing that. Listen and listen and listen, and see what comes. Something may not come straight away. You may need to do this a couple of times, or you may need to just listen for longer periods of time, but everybody's different, and so you may find that it might take you 15 minutes of just doing this and listening and placing your hand on your heart and seeing, or you may just, okay, I'm just going to let this go and just think about that in my mind for a while, and just move away from that and do something else. And then the next day you might come back to it, or during the night time you might do it again, and you may get a different reaction. Something may come to you. And so however many times you need to do it, or for however long you need to do it, just see what comes to you by doing this. And just be gentle with yourself while you're going through this process. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Don't force anything either, because that's what deep listening is about. Not putting any pressure or any force or any time constrictions on the listening, because it's about taking your mind on a journey of discovery through the portal of your heart, in listening to the deepest part of your heart and soul. And for example, the first couple of times may just be letting go of stress. And then, you may be able to listen better after that. But, when we're doing deep listening, there could be layers that we're needing to travel through first in order to come to the conclusion that we're needing, or the solution that we're needing to do with our with what is concerning us, or the solution that we're trying to find to do with our deep listening. And it's about listening basically to the center of our being, the center of our body, the center of our existence, so that we can and it's in resting in this place that we can come to a deep listening of our inner being, of our inner spirit. And so I hope that's really helped you in being able to concentrate on an effective technique that can assist you in getting into this mode of deep healing through deep listening. This will actually, the more times that you can do this, actually the better you will become at this, and then you will discover even more and more as you go deeper within yourself, and you get better at doing this process, And so I'm just doing a short video today to do with the deep listening that you guys have requested. Okay, and so that's why it's important to practice when there is something new to learn, because this strengthens that part in ourselves by doing it a few times. It's like learning anything really, like riding a bike. The more that you do it, the better that you become, and the more tricks you can do. It's a bit like that. So, but this is not a trick. It's actually something that can help you as you're moving through certain cycles or certain situations in your life that are really difficult to deal with, and that cause you a lot of stress. So we can sit inside this space, and you can decorate this space like in a heart-shaped pocket, where you can sit there, drop your mind into that, and surround yourself with a feeling of love, and enabling yourself to see scenarios or situations or solutions that can benefit you by just deep listening to yourself. And this will assist you in moving forward from this place, especially if you've felt stuck in any kind of situation that you've been going through. And you can make a practice, a sacred practice out of this, by lighting candles and by doing this in your meditation or your quiet contemplation, or just an exercise that you might want to do just after you finish work, or before you start work. And so yeah, I would really love to know how you guys go with this exercise and what you that's just a white ibis bird that flew over. I'm just outside at the moment. I'd really love to know, everybody, how this has helped and what results you're getting of this. I really looking forward to hearing about your experiences through this technique. And yeah, and giving me some more feedback about what videos to make next. I hope this has really helped you guys, because that's my aim, in helping you in any which way I can. And don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Normally I only upload 1-2 videos per week, which is on a Sunday or Monday, but I've been uploading a lot more lately. And so stay tuned for the next video, and I really want to hear your feedback on this, so that we can work together in creating a place that you guys feel safe and feel loved and also supported. And so I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.